Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Messages from your specific person. What is it that they wish to say to you? We're going to find out, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. Power number 7, number 8, and the number 6. Okay, so going to the number 21. Some of you Scorpios could be 21, 26, 27, 28, 61, 62, 67, 68, 71, 72, 76, or maybe possibly 78 years of age. You could have been born in 1961, 1962, 1967, 1968, 1971, 1972, 1976, 1978, 1981, 1982, 1986, 1987, and or possibly 2001. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo born in the month of July. Others of you might be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo born in the month of August. Others of you may be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer born in the month of June. And some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius born in the month of January. And others of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces born in the month of February. If you have been in no contact, if this has been breadcrumb communication between you and this specific person, again, how may they be thinking and or feeling about you, whether or not they're dealing with a third party. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? From Scorpio's person unto them, show me what's up. Oh, I'm hearing that song in my head from back in the late 80s from London Beat called I've Been Thinking About You. They've been thinking about you, Scorpio. Who knows? They could be getting down on their knees by their bedside, hoping and praying to God that you're going to accept them back into your life. Yep, they're heavily thinking about you. Queen of Cups could be dealing with another water sign. You know, I look at the King and the Queen of Cups as the I love you King and Queen. So this person still has a lot of love in their heart for you. What is it about Scorpio that they're thinking about, please? The conflict. They're thinking about the conflict or the conflict that they brought about between the two of you. Got a 5 of Swords here. They're at war with themselves. They're in this mental war. They know that they screwed up, Scorpio. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Deep down inside, you are still their wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming back in again. So their emotions are in a battle right now. Are they prepared to fix this with Scorpio? Are they prepared to come forward? Are they prepared? Their intuition is trying to kick into high gear here. Well, and some of them might know that you are very mysterious, Scorpio. That, you know, you could be a tarot card or an oracle card reader yourself. Yeah. They know that there's something different about you. They know that you're spiritually talented and spiritually gifted. It's like, how do you know what you know? I do feel that, yes, it's true. You called them out on certain things, maybe prior to them leaving. Your person's first or last name could start with the letter B or the letter J. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces born in the month of February. So their intuition's kicking into high gear and figuring out like how they're going to come together and celebrate. We got a 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, you know, these third party situations that they've been dealing with or had been dealing with, I think they even knew maybe somewhere deep down inside that maybe this situation was not going to work out, but they still did it anyway. Some of them still got involved anyway with this third party. Like a lot of them were not even going to be serious with the third party. That's not for everybody, but some of these people that you were dealing with, Scorpio, that person went off to be with that third party for really no reason whatsoever. It was really just, you know, to kick it up a notch, or maybe they thought this other person was more adventurous or whatever the case may be. But I'm sorry, they walked off to a pile of trash. That's what they walked off to. And I feel like your person has been, in some cases, trying to avoid this third party, like being seen with this person or taking pictures with this person. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit saying this third party is not attractive whatsoever. Like, it's kind of like, I think even other people were wondering why your person got involved with this other person. You might have even had certain people say, I don't know why they left you, Scorpio. You're hot as you know what. Yeah, you're hot as you know what. There's a glow up. I keep talking about this glow up, this change in your life, Scorpio, that you're supposed to be going through. And they are heavily obsessing. Got the Capricorn energy going on the bottom of the deck with the Devil card. Yeah, they're obsessing. They're obsessing to the point that it's driving them crazy on the inside. In fact, what are they obsessing about? What is the most thing, the big thing that they're obsessing over here? How they walked away from you. They're obsessing over this. They're obsessing over their own shame. Got the walk of shame going on with the Page of Wands. Like, how... Do you realize, like, this kind of combination in tarot? Look at that. The Empress up against the High Priestess. It's like, Scorpio, you're of this world, but you're not of this world. You're out of sight. You know what I mean? You have this interesting auric force field about you. Like, yes, it's true. You're spiritually gifted, exceptionally intuitive. This is a powerhouse energy here. Like being able to hold things in a higher spiritual realm and on the earthly platform, your earthly life, what it's supposed to be like, this ever abundance. So having spiritual abundance on the other side, and spiritual abundance and your earthly abundance here in this lifetime. Like, you're blessed. You are heavenly and heavily favored and chosen, not only by the Most High, but by your trusted ancestors. You're the one that is supposed to break the generational curses and cycles of your family DNA. This person underestimated you. This, like, you know what? It's like you're untouchable, Scorpio. You're untouchable. Yeah. And here they are. They're pining away in their earthly self, pining away in dramatic scenarios going on in their head, how they mistreated you, and that they got their karma. Now they're obsessing over their own shame. You know what? In some cases, this isn't going to be for everybody. I'm not so sure your trusted ancestors are going to allow this person back into your life. I'm not so sure, because there's that gray area, because we can manifest whoever, whatever we want, but when we go to manifest for something or someone, we have to figure out the value. Is it of value to you, Scorpio, to manifest this person? Because listen, they are thinking about you. If you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. I say this all the time. These are thought transmissions. You're sending a signal out to your person. What else are they obsessing over, Scorpio? Oh, they're obsessing over the fact, like, they're worried that they're going to have some kind of massive major competition. They don't know if they have to fight for your love. I think they're also nervous. I've gotten this energy before. They're nervous, to see if, is there somebody else in your life right now? I think that's the worst scenario that they have going on. It's not just the shame that they're feeling for how they treated you, but are they going to have to stand up or fight for your love, or to overextend or prove their worthiness? They definitely want to be flirtatious with you. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So when they come forward, yes, trying to keep things, shall we say, light and fluffy. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. So to me, that's like the Eight of Pentacles, them going above and beyond to prove to you. They just have to, they're figuring it out. Like, how can I make Scorpio believe me? Because deep down inside, their intuition's probing at them, clarifying the High Priestess again. Yes, this is your soulmate. But again, you're supposed to be going through some kind of glow up in respect to your career and finances, Scorpio. A lot of you guys are moving towards entrepreneurship. This person that you're dealing with could also be a business owner. They may work for themselves, etc. They could be a manager of a company, whatever the case may be. But it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And, if you're going through this glow up, you don't want this person just coming back into your life just because you're at some other higher level of success. So be very mindful of that. But there is a past life connection between the two of you. You have known each other before, and this is the reason why you feel so, there's something about this person that makes you feel exceptionally comfortable in their overall, in their overall energy here. A new start is coming. So the next new moon we will have will be the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius as the month of December rolls on. Right now we have to reach this week to get into the full moon in the sign of Gemini, and then count 2 weeks out. Then we'll be moving into new moon in Sagittarius. So there's a fresh new start and a brand new beginning. And Venus, planet Venus, is going to be moving through the sign of Sagittarius. So love and passion and romance can definitely start to kick it up a notch during the month of December of 2025. So pay attention. Let's see what energy we got going on. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Again, we got Capricorn energy coming in, but it says the full moon in Capricorn. So you may be going through this glow up during Capricorn season, or it could take some of you guys all the way to the full moon in Capricorn, which won't happen until the season of Cancer, which would be around either the latter part of June and into early July. So I feel like a lot of you guys are, building your career, your health, your wealth, your finances on a personal, individual level. So it might take you a little bit longer. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. So basically it's when the moon is about ready to close out when we go into the new moon. So making sure that you're carving out time this month, Scorpio, in December of 2025, making sure that you are doing whatever it takes to heal your body, to bring your stress levels down. Yes, the holidays, kind of takes its toll on everybody. Traffic gets heavier, all of this, and our stress levels and our cortisol levels can go up. So just take time out for yourself this month. Beautiful blue moon energy. Believe in the impossible. I haven't really looked on the calendar to see when we would have a next blue moon phase, but the type of energy that I would say on a metaphoric level here with the statement of the blue moon. Some of you guys like blue moon beer. Blue moon ice cream. That was always my favorite as a kid. This connection that you have with this person, yeah, it is like once in a lifetime. It's a rarity. It's a rarity when it pops up, right? So to me, this kind of feels like an energy of serendipity. Miracles that just happen out of nowhere. So do your best to remain very positive about your person. They're feeling heavily conflicted. They're obsessing over their own shame. They're obsessing about wanting to come back to you. They know, I think they finally know now what they left behind. In fact, I'm going to ask Spirit real fast. Do they fully comprehend? Do they understand this type of power that packs a punch, that resonates in your energy, Scorpio? Do they get it? Do they fully understand that you are not ordinary? Twin flame soulmate 1111 connection. Do they get it? Yes. They know that there's something unique, special, and different about you. But the intensity, a lot of you guys have some powerful, trusted ancestors on the other side. But yeah, you guys could be getting engaged in the next 4 weeks or during the spring of 2026. Yeah, you might be going to the chapel or the justice of the peace. Got justice on the bottom of the deck, and this person wants to bring you justice. So my awesome and amazing Scorpios, stick around as the saga continues between you and your specific person. And in the meantime, if you love this content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, take care.